we back. It's nice to be back. Always when I do the countdown, I'm sorry about being late again. If the countdown was on done for a while there, I'm like always start the stream with the countdown, and then I'm like, I got a ton of things to do. I gotta make a coffee. Gotta turn the light on. That there's like a green light, and I rush around doing things as soon as I put the stream starting screen on, and I'm like, there's a countdown, and I'm like panicked. I'm like, why? Why do I do this every time? I could just be ready, and then. So when the countdown is going, guys, you should know that I'm just frickin' running around the place like headless spinach, yes. Guile's Salvation, that's where we're at. Okay. Caffeine, get it into the bloodstream. Woo! I almost thought about doing like Mega Man Wily Wars Game Boy today as well. I don't know why. I saw a decent ROM hack for that has like colors and looks cool. Like it's all colored properly. Instead of just the default palette, which is just in that game, nah. Whoops. Whoopsie. But no, honestly, I really wanted to play this today. I was like thinking about doing a double stream in a way. But no. Because I got lazy, chat. I don't know when I'm ever going to work on the YouTube stuffs as well. I feel like I should try to take the stuff more seriously. Because it's like... No, I do not want a fortune. Yeah, just give me back my magic, thank you. Yes, go. Appreciate it. My microphone's all the way over here. What the heck are you doing over there, bud? Why? Come on. Get up in my grill. And there we go. Maybe I should have asked a fortune, because I'm not exactly sure what I was up to last. It's like, when you wait a week before each thing, it's like, you forget things. Okay, everybody has their doors closed. How rude. I think this is where I need to be. The villagers have... Oh, yeah, Magiscar for Kyle's. Didn't learn anything from Klein's death. Entering Alzheimer would be madness. You'll kill him and probably kill yourself as well. Don't let that fool trickster, the foul trickster fool you into entering his world, Alundra. Who needs fortune 10 we get free heals? It's true. How are you doing today, Numbek? Hope you're doing well. I just basically go in there and I'm like, hey, old lady, give me the blessing. Are you going to pay me this time? No. No. We have two options. We could cheese an early fire miner. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest, so I'd actually have to look up the strategy. But if you cheese the early fire miner, Magiscar becomes a lot easier because the fire wand really helps. Or we could just do it the regular way. The regular way. Oh. Boring. Alright. How many gilded falcons do I have? Grand. Static. That one of my favorite franchise got revived. So you're really into Valkyrie Profile, it turns out. Huh. I always knew you were. Okay, I need to play those games if you're that into them, because we have similar taste in games. Well, there is an overlap, I feel, for sure. Dun dun. Diddly-doo. Played all three in the mobile game. What? Who plays the mobile game? That's like playing KH Union Cross or I don't know, something that's like just why? just why you do this to yourself. But hey, if you enjoy it, that's the important part, right? Just the fact that they're in the Star Ocean universe, really. It's all virtualized. Yep. I'm sorry, Namek. It just had to be that way. Second one worse in terms of everything, I think. Okay. Just give me a suggestion which one's the best one, and I'll keep it in mind, or the best one to jump into the series with. This overworld music. Yes. With the trust story. Dang. I see a couple of frame drops on this emulator at the moment. Maybe I could change a setting or two. I don't know if I should do that right now, though. Because then I'll probably get into debugging. I'm like, is this better? Is this better? I'll change the next time, I suppose. The only person that's going to bother is me, really, if I'm like, oh, there's another frame drop, another one. But it should be okay. Yeah, honestly, I do think I need to do more stuff on the YouTube's side of things. Like, I don't know. Am I trying to grow this Twitch channel or not? I don't know. I'm kind of okay with as long as I have 1 or 2 people hanging out. Even not sometimes I'm okay. Like, it's just nice that way. Lennet on the PSP is a re-release of the original, voiced by 4Kids, which is kind of funny. I mean, they do both bad and good work, which is hilarious. The fact that they had to, like, in some series, you know, censor words, because what if you couldn't read? It's like, you just made gibberish. That doesn't help. If a person can't read, they'll just see it and be like, huh. I just don't understand what that means, regardless. Sorry, it's just 4Kids censorship is weird. Like, squiggly lines instead of, like, words. It makes no sense. They're all praying for Giles. Now, so, Nunbank, you've played Final Fantasy X, right? Or have you played it through? Because, like, Covenant of Plume is solid but weaker than the first. Alright. Okay. I get you. Nope, sadly. I feel like the theme in this game, it's kind of... A lot of the people are nihilistic and lose hope, and then there's, like, big hope in praying and dreams and the gods and hoping they would help and stuff. It's, like, kind of a overarching theme of belief and stuff like that, and trying to stay positive in the midst of... I don't know. And then you just kind of, like... There's, like, their prayers do nothing, and you take down one of the gods in the game. It's like almost not anti-religious, but it almost feels that way in its own way. Like it's all pointless. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing input lag. I've probably been playing on this emulator for a while, and it's just like, just the slightest amount. Maybe I need to change settings. It's gonna, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll live. It's okay. If I'm not supposed to help Jills and I'm not supposed to go to the Magic Scar, where am I supposed to go again? Alright, that's it, fortune teller lady. I give up. I'll actually pay you this time. This is the only time. I swear it. Whose dog is that? Probably the mayor's. Does it have a name? Why am I wondering if the dog has a name? Never asked that question before. Bet it's called Odie or Spot or something boring. But considering the names of the villagers, maybe not. Probably like Maximus Dogicus. I don't know. You were asked something by Jess. Rip off 15 Gilder, like, come on. Oh, so a terrible nightmare, he needs your help. Oh, that was useless. I already knew this. Oh, I was supposed to walk into the house first. Oh, I just ran straight up the Magisker. Okay, that's on me. When you lose your way, return here in the knowledge, blah, 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 blah. Rip-off con artist. Dang it! I keep headbutting people and walls and everything else. Yeah, I was supposed to walk in here. I just went straight to the next place. Knew that Giles is headed for a dreadful fate, but this is tearing me apart inside. Knew that Giles is... Did you know this was going to happen? This... Dang. Dog named God. No shit. So I need to save the world, but I need to pay rent, so pay up, yeah. I mean, who's the landlord? Who's renting around here? I think they own the houses, right? I went into Guy's dream, but decided not to. Okay. Maya says it was too late to do anything, but I want you to try. I just can't stand here and let him die. I know you have no reason to help my brother after what he said about you. But I hope you find it within your heart to forgive him. No! Guy was a D-bag to me. That's probably on more than one occasion. Forget it. He deserves his fate. My last hope. My only hope, Obi-Wan. Sure. Oh, I should have said no to see what she said. I should be like, you're heartless. Krisha, thank you, Alundra. May the gods bless your efforts. Okay. For this, I get to break your vase. I get to jump on your table. Alright. And I'm gonna jump on Septimus's head. Alright, because I'm not happy about this arrangement. Be careful, Alundra. We both know what will happen if Giles dies while you're in his dream. Well then, are you ready to enter Giles' nightmare, Alundra? Alright, so... Septimus is everyone's landlord. He's dying. Griffin town starts saving their lives. Can't stand losing his power. I mean, he's getting rent, so how can he pass that up? Who's paying for all these experiments? Exactly. Non-bank, you figured it out. The subtext was there. This nightmare can be a bit of a nightmare. Giles' dream? When we started calling them dreams? Alright, let's go. But once you get it, you got it. Like... The first appearance of these dudes, actually. Neat. Oh yeah, these guys. I doubt I'm gonna hit these dudes with a bomb, though. For fuck's sake. The gauntlet has begun. Money inside dreams, yes. The given is like Jims and Giles. Jim. Yeah. Giles. I don't. Hey, no. Potato, gif, gaff. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm gonna call them Jills. Or Guy. I don't know what I'm gonna call them. It's probably gonna change every time. Next, I'm gonna be calling them, like, Gulls. Alright. But we gotta save Johnny here, right? Let's do it. Jumpy jump. Jumping good in the neighborhood. In this... Okay. I forget what I'm supposed to do here, so I'm just going to be jumping around. I think this is it. This seems right. Funnily enough, you can just skip all those jumps. All that for Herb. You pronounced perfectly, I know. Been working on it. Off stream, just trying to get it right. You have to take damage for this herb, but like you can skip all that jumping by just going up here. You know what I mean? Why would you do all that? Funny thing is, there's like multiple solutions for a lot of puzzles in this game. And later on, you'll see what I mean. I don't know if there's one intended use of the spring bean, nicknamed by the community the hot dog, because it looks like a hot dog. Taking damage for herb, yeah. It's intended game design. That's how you do it. You take damage to recover from damage. It's genius. Dun, 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 dun. Might have said stab yourself. When you put it like that, doesn't sound quite right, does it? Oh, come on. I pressed against the arrows. This is where the slight input lag I'm feeling is going to come into play. I need to change the settings on the emulator a little bit. Either that or just like... Yep. Ugh. Get a properly working copy. Because the copy I've had of this game has just been no good for a while. Oh, come on, dude. Vase. Vase, dude. What if I do this? Just allow me more time. Hey, stop it. Frickin'. What have I done? Yeah, that's legitimately what you have to do. Maybe after, yeah, you'll probably know when, to be honest. Oh, crop. A new way of saying crap. Crop. Shiza. Shiza Melody. Okay, get over here. Get fucking... What did you get for being a slime and blue and being there? Frickin' dude, like... What are you doing? Don't be looking at anyone. Okay, come on. How am I not getting this? What's so hard about this? That was shite. My connection's off, so podcasting? Alright, no worries. But you should watch on desktop, because that is the premium experience. Just kidding. Like, do whatever works for you, dude. Is there not another way to do this? I'm not actually caught up here. Oh, you could just do the... Oh, you can walk up against these arrows. Except not these ones. Oh, as long as you're on the bottom. I forgot. As long as you're on the bottom. This game. Desktop's even worse for like, really? Really? What is up with your computer? You need to have a look at that. But yeah, I need to work on the YouTube stuff because I'm lazy and need to fix that. I need to get in the habit of just fixing that or doing videos that way as well. And look, everything's weird now. Look at that. How different. I think you can push these. Yeah, you can push these with a flail as well. This is neat. Or not. Oh, I already thought you could. Maybe that's a different thing I'm thinking of. Oh god. I lied. Wouldn't be the last time. Haha. Where are we off to, though? Into the deepest, darkest depths. I know when you guys dream, this is what you'd be dreaming like. You know? Lots of spikes. Some... horrifically flesh-looking walls. Grass that doesn't even look like it's from any planet that I've never ever seen. You know what I mean? Oh god! No! Not like this! Say it ain't so, I will not go to the other place. Take me back to the previous room. Yeah. You don't have you narrating in my dreams. Wait. Can you imagine having a dream like that? And Nunbank, walk to the shop. Come on, dude, it's just a walk to the shop. And he complained at the narrator for doing his job. Okay. We're gonna do this all day, or you're just gonna accept the fact that it's narration. How do you get that other section back? Oh, it's back now. Okay, I just have to go in that sec. That's strange. So... yeah, you gotta go top route. Ooh, is that screaming? We'll never know. Yeah, I got the rooms confused. Alright, let's go. Two. I just gotta kill the shrubbery so I can get better. Logic. Video game logic is really good. This time of year. Stranger of Paradise looking weirdly... okay, I have not heard of that. Is it something I should check out? Could be cool. Doubt there's too much Alundra content on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, not just Alundra, but everything else as well. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a point where I feel like if I keep up what I'm doing, it will go nowhere in a way. Nowhere fast as well. Like, not that the channel needs to grow, but I'd like to give it the chance to. And doing YouTube videos makes stuff like this more discoverable and whatnot. And it's nice to have an archive. You know? If anybody wants to check that out. If I stuck to one game on Twitch and just one game, that kind of works, but because I do variety, not everybody jumps in for that, and the best way to get an audience for different games, I feel, is, you know, if you're consistent with the same few games, or you do some YouTube stuff, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Final Fantasy prequels in the mid-2000s Edge. Nice. Maybe check it out. Yeah, so the flail moves the bricks here. You see what I was saying? I was right. It's just they move them here, not in the other place. Which one do I want first? I forget. I think it's the left one, but I'm going right one anyway. Those chests are just herbs and stuff, so... huh. I was sure that this disappears. God dang it. What? Dang it. Got interrupted. Way to take out that bomb. Come on, dude, just appear. Are you kidding me? The shyest dude, the purple dude ever. If I knew the names of the enemies, I would probably say the name. I think these are just herbs. It's funny that they're extremely awkward to get. Like, you have to get them on the block rising back up. I was so paranoid about missing one of the falcons there before. Will this work? Yeah. That one falls down. Yay. More herbs, chat. More herbs. Herbs, man. Just get high. It'll fix all of your problems. Especially the physical ailments. Till Valkyrie Elysium was only a 2022 game I was looking forward to. Huh. Damn, dude. These years have not been kind to you, Nunbank. I'll be honest, there's a lot of new games that come out that don't usually pique my interest. Elden Ring is one that has. But other than that, for a long while I've been like, there's this new game. I'm like, cool. Kind of indifferent. I do think Pokemon's Arceus is cool and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I'd be more interested in, like, playing Mystery Dungeon for the first time instead. But I think Arceus is actually fun looking, but not... I don't know, I wish there was a challenge mode or something, because I played a lot of Pokemon games over the years. Ugh. So maybe it's just a symptom of that, or a symptom of new games kind of taking a more casual-centric approach. Oh crap, I got the wrong one! Wrong, you. You mother effer. Rippin' frackin' frick. And Brambrack on a Sunday morning. With Scottish cheese. Oh, come on, Alundra, do double dash. Will you do it? GG. Oh, how are you doing, Gav? How's it going? Doing good, dude. Oh, man. Hope you're doing all good in the neighborhood. Sorry I missed your message the last day. I was like, I read it like 10 minutes or 20 minutes late. I was like, what? You speak about Elden Ring? I swear when I play Tekken, I'm bad at reading stuff. Or sometimes I'm just bad. So if I ever miss something, guys, highlight a message and let me know that I missed something. Because that's the best way for me to, because it pops out more than the rest of the messages. How's things? Threw out my back last night. You threw out your back, you ancient piece of technology. Come on, no, what are you doing? Sorry, I didn't say anything about your back. You're fine. Oh, my back, man! Back! Man. I'm kidding, of course. I get it, you know? This is all jokes. Please don't hurt me. But we're back, man! If only I didn't do water polo this morning. Oh! I was at the sleepover with my friends. Didn't let me sleep till 5 a.m. So I'm still now exhausted. That's the worst part about sleepovers, Cyborg game. Actually, when I was younger, I used to do a lot of sleepovers with friends and stuff. It was actually one of my favorite things to do. Problem is, I'd never get a night's sleep. I always knew if I committed to a sleepover, it was just like, yeah, I'm awake all night. Do. Back in my day. I don't know. Sleepovers were chaos back then. I don't know why. It'd just be like a pillow fight and then like make a frickin' fort and then destroy the room and... It was more like that. I guess it might be different now. Does it make sense? Probably still that way, I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. Exhausted from work, so over work. I'm Gav, you're like a trooper, okay, dude? Oh man. From what you've told me, it sounds extremely exhausting and all that, like, hopefully at the very least, you know, you get like good amounts of moolah afterwards and, you know, you can be happy about that and do stuff afterwards. I don't know, if a workplace never gives you free time, you can never enjoy your fruits of your labor, I feel like. So hopefully that like comes across like at some point. Because my friend's mom never allowed it. She's on vacation, left him at home. What? She's on vacation, so like party over at Steve's house. Yeah, insert name here, I know. How do I get to that chest? Oh, there must be a vase here. Yeah. Just isometric. Steve's house, man. Steve's got the best TV, the best booze, the best video games. Is Mario Kart on the Wii the best version, by the way? You've heard like, it's not the best version, doesn't have the most features. You can steer with a wheel! With a wheel! Come on, that's the best version. I don't know what anybody's talking about. It's like they downgraded. Like, what were they doing? Can you steer with a wheel in the most modern version? Wheel, yeah, exactly. I want to steer with a freaking wheel. I want it to be difficult to control my cart. Yes, I like this. It was. Couldn't say really. Oh man, about the level, I'd say don't know all the details though. Wait, what level? Did I miss something? As long as you get like good downtime as well, Gab, I hope that's good. Do do. Do 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 do. Mario Kart with one Switch Joy-Con. Was awful? Yeah, there we go. Exactly. They just broke it. They just like made something worse. It's like some of the early wrestling games where they were like, we have this cool feature where we have like, you can fight outside the ring and go around the buildings and like go wherever you want. And then the next game will take that away. Like, it's like, why? It was so cool. I mean, the games did kind of get better in some ways, but it was just like, that was one of the most fun features. You could just go wherever you want. Like go to a parking garage and throw someone in the boot of a car. You could hit them off a vending machine. You could climb a frickin' building and throw someone off the top of it. That's cool. And then they took that away. Sag. I don't know where I go now. New games losing old features is something I just don't know. It just feels bad, man. Like taking spell customization from Elder Scrolls, yeah. I mean, not every game has to be the same, but you want them to be feature rich, you know? And taking away something that's super cool, that should almost be a staple, feels weird. But if they have another feature to compensate for that, then, you know, it's not too bad. But, nah, it just felt like some games over time felt like they missed something. And then they didn't really make up for it. But no, I've had my own opinions about certain, like, wrestling games. Some Tony Hawk's games had, like, problems that way. Like, you could do good stage customization up until Underground 2, and then after that, they just went, boop, cut it off. We don't like them making their own stages anymore. Stop it. I wish I had all my old Tony Hawk stages. I wish I did. I had a memory card. My brother basically sold it to a friend of his. And I lost all my files. So, what a good dude. What a good dude. Never admitted it. Or just left it at his friend's house or whatever. It's like, oh, it just went missing. It's like, it was in the PlayStation the whole time. Like, how did it go missing? Like, it wouldn't be so bad if the custom stages weren't so, like, I couldn't remake some of them, and some of them had such. Tony Hawk's 1, Underground 1, allowed you to create your own stories in your levels. So you could talk to an NPC and say whatever you want. I made at least freaking 6 levels like this with the stupidest dialogue that I used to crack myself. I just laughed my ass off at everything that stupid I did. Other people actually thought it was funny as well, which was the best part. But maybe it wouldn't be as funny now that I'm growing up. But I'd like to go back to that and check those stuff out. But I can't. I just can't. What a pain, man. But that was a cool feature in Tony Hawk's, actually, was in Tony Hawk's Underground 1, you could create your own dialogue for people, NPCs. I'm just looking at a location list for Gilded Falcons to make sure I'm not missing any. 2 stone faces, left gap. Okay. So to the left of this section is a missable Gilded Falcon, and I won't miss it. Do I only have 16? Did I... So I tried making a 2D top-down movement system in Unity for fun, but I failed. That was fun. I kind of want to make something like that at some point, Cyborg. I do like isometric stuff, but I know Non-Bank isn't the biggest fan of it. I like it because old Zelda games were like that. I like it because Alundra is like that. I like it. Even one of my RPG Maker games I made is like that. So I'm fond of it. Like, I think there's a lot you can do with that, you know? I do... It'd be awkward to design platforming in that environment, but I like that too. It's either that or go full 3D, but I do like 2D sprites and stuff. I don't know. It's personal preference as well. Brain, come on, think about what you're thinking about. Why are you so bad right now? For some genres, classic RPGs, tactics, strategy games, I guess. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? Oh yeah, it is. Why didn't I go this way yet? Quit rejecting my sword strikes. Dang it. There was something I was trying to do, didn't quite work out. You can still get it up to here, but it won't work. Hurt my brain a smidge? Okay, okay. Non-Bank's brain just, like, can't comprehend. It's old boomer brain. Oh, come on. Ah, no. What have I done? Dude, hit it. Maybe I should just not do the run. It works without, like... Oh, that's easy. I was trying to walk on the edge of the areas to avoid the spike that way, because it's possible. Uh-oh, did I stand in a bad spot? No, it's okay. Funny how this puzzle works. Oh, it's kind of in your way. That's nice. So it's not that hard to miss. So you can do... I walked too far? I thought that was good. I guess I'm used to Mega Man. In Mega Man, you can, like, put half your body off of an object and stay on it. Screw you, guys. I'm going here. First collision stuff, I was really buggy, gave up on it. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright. Then I tried to make some 2D, 3D hybrid. Very confusing, gave up on it. Oh my god, Cyborg, no! Gosh darn, quitter, Cyborgian. Where's your heart? Where is your team spirit? No, I get it. I get it. I think something like I've said this before, and I'm planning to get back into game design. I think something I'm going to start with is something like the Mega Man games, except not Mega Man, of course. Something like that, where you just do stages and stuff. But, like, you're not using a gun. I kind of want it to be like a sword platform, or maybe like a grappling mechanic and a few weapons you have access to, and upgrades you can get at, like, I don't know, the store or whatever. And probably have a storyline that's based somehow in the future when the robots take over, except, I know, synthwave graphics. I think that would be cool, all that combination. But yeah, that would be that something just basic with stages and stuff. And I think that'd be cool as a starting point. So 3D models with 2D sprites moving on top of this. Confusing. Yeah, but also I had the camera sprites move around, the gravity would behave differently. Then I realized how weird actually construction environments would be. Oh, fuck. Sorry. It's Oregon. It happens. Very complicated stuff sounds like your design. Yeah, that sounds horrific. No, honestly, I feel like that's something that would take a long time to even wrap your brain around. The entry point to making a game like that would be much steeper, I feel, than making something simple. You know what I mean? Like, it would take a while to even, like, source out the information for a lot of things. You'd almost, yeah, you'd almost want to do something else first, perhaps. I don't know. But I think I get it. You could do tactical games like that, and it would be easier because it's less based around free movement. It's more set movement, you know? Any action game where you have to jump around and move around would be, like, awkward. Yeah, too complicated for practicality. There's also like Game Maker Studio and Unity and all the other game design engines. I just want to learn Unity, to be honest, because it's a free one. Don't have to pay for any weird licenses and stuff. But maybe Game Maker Studio would be better for that type of thing? Who knows? I see something like that in FF Tactics Gun Gear Disguise. Hey, huh. Interesting. Things will get back to normal, at least I tell myself to get through the day. If they don't get back to normal when you expect them to get back to normal, I think you should be able to, you know, you should admit that to yourself and look for a solution. That's an outside person looking in, so you don't have to listen to that if you don't want to. It's just, yeah, I wouldn't want you to get stuck in a situation where you're working yourself to the bone and like nothing changes. Trying to figure out a way to do it practically. We'll see. Exactly. I think just trying out a bunch of different ways to do it, eventually you'll get something out of it, I think. Or at least, I don't know, I think it's more like a high entry point, but once you break the barrier and keep it up, you'll find yourself able to do it eventually. I think it'd be like that, kind of. Huh, this sprite is misaligned. Probably the emulator's fault. Down. Bam, 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 bam. Wonder Essence. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with that, Meg. Also, Gav, if you ever want to catch up for chats, or actually catch up in the real world, let me know as well. I'm usually available if I'm not streaming or whatnot. At the moment, I'm just doing online classes and stuff. Which I've been taking slowly, but it's actually kind of cool that it's all like do it at your own pace, and it's all like there's a load of different options. Yeah, there was a point where I wasn't really fully signed up, but now it's all okay. Like, what is going on? Hit him! Hit him! Hit him, dude! Ew, what is all of that crap coming out of that guy? Balls! Woo! There's something about I've been thinking about doing on the side. I wouldn't make much money out of it, but at least I'd work on my art skills. Because I haven't done that in years. I swear, if you make something look hype enough, I'll probably show an interest in it. I don't know, I like a lot of things. Jack of all trades kind of person, maybe. I was super into art at one point, then it transferred into music, and then it transferred into... It's always been gaming as well, and... I don't know. Got into coding and computers and stuff as well. It's just, there's an endless list of things I've found an interest in. So it's weird, but I guess it's like that. Not that weird, but... Just could do with a little more focus, I suppose. But I think something that combines a lot of the things I'm interested in is game design, so... Huh? Ah, for fudge! Dude, what are you doing? What about music? I mean, I do play guitar and stuff, and I have made music in the past, but just more chiptune stuff. I never really fully made a normal song or anything, but I planned to at one point and I never got around to it. There was a point when I was younger, I used to try to make bands with friends, but they were all so lazy and never worked out. Or they'd move away, or something would get in the way of it. Tragic, really. Get the fuck out, Cyborgian! What you know what you did, like, come on. Freaking audacity on that statement alone, like. That's literally loop around. What the heck? Okay. Damn. I need an ice thingy to get up here. Nothing back here. Alright, fine. Worst thing is Oasis. Hey, Oasis are fine. Overall. They're just got that song that everybody is obsessed with. Is in my blood. Yeah, get out of here, dude. I did learn it once, and I'm like, I'm gonna unlearn this. And I forgot how to play it, so I'm happy now. The funny thing is with, like, guitar and stuff like that, I genuinely feel this. If you do not practice regularly enough, you will forget so much of the things. How to play songs, certain songs and everything. Your muscle memory and your ability to play things is still there. It's just, oh god, you forget so much. But you can remember. I don't know how to put it. It's the songs you've had difficulty with or the most fun with are usually the ones you remember. But then, like other songs, you could try to learn them and you forget them afterwards, like no problem. How they actually hate each other? Yeah, it is. It's funny when they're angry or they don't like each other. Yes, Nombek, I agree. People are funny when they hate each other. What a world. Alright, dude. Get that spike off my ass. Oh, come on. I forget what I'm supposed to do here. I need to get an ice. Where do I get the ice? Ice would be nice. Well, this is not the locale. That was just an item, I guess? Alright. I'm gonna go back to go forward. Bam, bam. Fight is a powerful hysterical motivation? I guess. When you put it that way. Oh, there's a life vessel hanging out here too in this dream. It's here. Just gotta be quick to get it. Otherwise it will actually raise up and you won't be able to grab it. I think we were quick enough. Yay! Life Vasul. Much more hype than Legend of Zelda's heart containers. I'm just telling you, okay? That jingle, the way it goes up, it's perfect. Vessel sounds cooler than heart container. Just my opinion, just saying. When I compared it to. I think I remember what I'm supposed to do here. The speedrun for this game recently got a change to it that actually makes it super risky to do the end now. Which is actually hilarious. Well, kind of amusing. You're like at an end game with 15 HP with possibly the worst armor. So you get one shot by everything. Because of these recent hot dog glitch things. What? Can't do this? Are you kidding me, dude? Alright, gotta fall down one of these things. I think it's this one, around the middle. Yeah, that's it. Sounds fun, yeah. The hot dog is basically a nickname for the spring bean. Spring bean is an item that normally grows instant plants that you can jump off of in certain locales. And so technically the spring bean acts as a physical object, just like your character. And you can, well, never mind the just like your character part, that's for a different trick, but basically, because it acts like a physical object, you can throw it and then jump on top of it if you do the perfect, and it's like a 2-frame window to jump on top of it and get an extra jump. And you can use that to skip event triggers and do things that you're not supposed to. It's cool. Look at this, dude. The rotating pillar of death. Yeah, I just need to do YouTube stuffs as well. As I said before, I don't actually enjoy video editing. But screw it, guys. I gotta get into it more and just do that stuff. It does feel nice once it's done, you know what I mean? Just having to watch myself back and then like cut up footage, it's like, ugh, it's so uncomfortable. Give me the weed! Aw. Next time, maybe. Give me the ganja. Yay, we got it, we got it, we got it. These vases were meant to be destroyed. Did I throw that in the opposite direction than my hands went? Cool. Very cool. Damn it. Guy sniping me. Oh, I am not dealing with this room. Nah, you can forget about it. I get it. You know, look at all that stuff. Yep. Actually reminds me of that room in Smash somehow. Never mind. Alright. Gather around, everybody. For the wonderful reign of death. Yeah, not dealing with that. Yeah, I don't mind that it costs me magic to do that, because maybe I'll get it back soon enough. Or is this the end? Huh. Neat. Magic's not that useful against the boss anyway. I've recently discovered this roguelike mobile game called Soul Knight. Most fun I've had in playing a mobile game in a while. You play mobile games like Borgian? That's a channel ban. That's paddling. As long as you're enjoying it, I guess. Gosh. Ew, mobile gaming. Ugh. I feel like one caveat to mobile gaming is genuinely that there's so many games for free because they want people to play them. But then it has ads or pay-to-win mechanics or something that throws it off. You've exposed yourself, so you're not very good at hiding it. This pain is unbearable. And look, it's the big fleshy dude just falls right in and attaches himself to the wall. Oh, absolutely, but you can just ignore these things. It's true, but I do think like the quality of game goes up if it's just a single purchase. I bought Scribblenauts on the mobile, actually good, and it was just like €3. And I don't know. I have conniptions about the model of the way they do things. If they did something like ad-free version costs a few euro, that's okay. That's not so bad. But if they do something like, here, if you want to get extra things, buy this microtransaction and another one and another one and another one, and I just rather play a game where I don't have to think about that. I don't know. Not that it's justified, yeah. Alundra, Septimus, listen to the words I speak carefully. God's life hangs in a fragile thread, by a fragile thread. If his mind is damaged further, he shall surely perish. You must fight the tormentor in Gal's dream without doing serious damage to Gal's mind. It's a daunting task, but I have faith that you are up to it. Good luck. To be fair, Scribblenauts marketed itself as a game under its own merit first, yeah. That's true. I do think if it's like pay to get rid of ads, I prefer that model rather than having to do so many transactions just to get an experience out of the game. Okay, I gotta stop getting eaten. Screw this guy. Oh yeah, booms. We need booms. Get wrecked. I'm getting rich from dreams again, guys. In a game without paying, it's fine. Paying options, I guess so. As long as it isn't too cumbersome to actually get shit done. And I'm okay with it, I guess. If you let dolls get eaten by this guy, you basically lose a life. Or you could die. But you have I have a Wonder Essence that revives me, that fixes that problem as well. But yeah, basically, if Giles get swallowed up at all, it's a problem. Or Giles, or Gills, or Gallards, or Giraffe-rig, I don't know. Let's go, dude. Ah. Feels bad, man. Easy, boss. Or, what the? No, 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 no. I refuse. I'm not going in. I messed up. The internet would get weird about this boss if it made nowadays? Really? What should be weird about this boss? What's that mean? That's a suspicious thing to say. As long as you're not forced to pay, exactly. Especially those, like, 5 mobile games that have an actual story, true. Yeah. As long as you don't feel forced to pay to even do things in it, yeah, it makes sense. But I don't know, I think I genuinely prefer the model of gaming that says, here's your game, you're done. You know what I mean? And I actually like having buttons. I know you can get controllers for phones, but if you're playing on a mobile, like, you could get rung, you could, like, get notifications that get in the way and stuff. Not that that's a huge issue. And also, you have to attach a separate controller, and that controller has to be charged by the phone. I don't know, it's awkward, is all I'll say. But it's possible to get a decent experience out of it. Just a huge fan of emulation and also playing games classically. Or like on classic consoles and stuff like that. Retro gaming is easily the cheapest way to game these days. Well, if you get all the actual hardwares and stuff, that's tricky, but there's a lot of games out there that are like either cheap or you could emulate as well and stuff. Anyway. Get off my ass, dude. Boom, boom. Cyborgian, you need to play Spyro the Dragon, or Ratchet and Clank, or Crash Bandicoot, or something. I do think those are good suggestions, if you've never played them. Soul Age has been destroyed! Yes! Yay! Maybe Crash would be the first suggestion I go for. Maybe. I need to play plenty of games, mate. I know! See, I'm old. I've played everything already. You know what I mean? He's awake! Thank the Maker. Golds has returned to us. This is wonderful, happy occurrence. I don't know if I could dealt with yet another tragic death. Well, where am I? Wait, I should be dead. Alundra saved you. Now, you have no choice but to admit that Alundra's not here to destroy us. Alundra, you saved my life. Where's your walking stick, old man? You dang whippersnappings! Just hit the camera. Oh yes, the villagers are praying at Magiscar. Must be told of this happy news at once. Alundra, your journey there, tell the villagers of Gal's survival from me. If you'd be so kind, I'd be eternally in your debt. You lazy bitch. I'm gonna shoot some arrows up your nostrils, okay? Get me to do all this stuff. And now to begin to thank you, Alundra. Wonderful, Alundra. Simply wonderful. You saved Kyle's life and proved my hero. That's what you care about, such as proving her wrong. Like, you're extinguished. to salvage mine. Yeah, dude, stop being a jerk butt, okay? I think we're good now. But just to make sure. I think I'll get back to the game dev thing now that some less time spent on games. Yeah, I get you. That's cool. We had a monologue part of bullet exam yesterday. Fucking ace that dang thing. Woo! Cyborgian, things are looking up for you, honestly. Massive congrats. But I don't know, like, that's really cool. How to work in the game dev? Yeah. I think Cyborgian's a hardworking individual overall. It's better to be hardworking, you know, in life. But at the same point, you know, I would say don't let anybody exploit that of you, you know? If you have a job, it's better that it doesn't overwork you. And absolutely. It's just nice. But generally, when it comes to certain things, it's nice to have, it's good to be a person who, you know, works hard when the hours are there. But I guess what I'm trying to say, it's like no balance as well, like. But never mind me, I'm just rambling now. On the topic of hardworking, I should pop off for some writing or something. Enjoy. You're going away? God dang it, not back. Alright, dude, I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye, good bank of the good. Of the goodest of all. Writer bank is now back in the house, I guess. Also, since I stuff about The Witcher, about the books in the monologue, I want to have Polish copies of the book. You're willing to bother? Another win? That's sick! The teacher had that? Are teachers nerds these days? 10 guilder? That is cheap as chest. I forgot these chests existed. I'm glad I did, honestly. That was a crappy chest. I mean, you could buy a herb with it, but I prefer to just have a herb because I don't have to go to the shop. So much gilder. Da 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 do da do da da do. What happened, Alundra? What, really? Giles has made a full recovery. This is fantastic news. Alundra, you've done a blessed thing to stay, my boy. Alundra, you're an inspiration to us all. Witnessing your heroism makes me proud just to know you. We're lucky to have you here with us, Alundra. Well, great. Giles is saved. Case closed, right? See you all back in... Let's go home, Luda. See you soon, Alundra. And yes, language teachers are total geeks. Get William Shakespeare Star Wars. Alundra, make sure you stay away from the fissure at the back of Maggie's car. It could collapse at almost any time. This is not good, you know? You know what I'm saying, my friend? What you mean is to break everything! Like, see, the game encourages chaos, I'm telling you. Yeah, I was supposed to stay away from that fissure. Whoops. My flail slipped. My iron foil. It just slipped and broke everything. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's a good thing to encourage. It's like, don't do this thing. And it's like, yeah, just do the thing, dude. It's... like, if you listen to Jester, you literally wouldn't make progress in the game. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Majuk. Examining the parchment. Well, Where shall we record this tale? Inscribe your exploits here. Inscribing the tale. Do not hit power up or reset. I mean, I don't have those buttons on this. Well, like, actually, if I set my computer, I guess. Because we are emulating today. Da, da, da. Oh, that's just a ladder over there. Okay, you need the key for that area, I think. I find this dungeon kinda meh sometimes, but it's neat. Like, it has some cool points. You too, Cyborgian! Oh. Soon there will be no one alive to watch the stream. Just kidding. These are jokes. Don't worry, don't worry. See you soon. And all that, like. Nah, ba-ba-bow. I think specifying that I'm just joking makes it worse. Somehow. Why am I like this? Weird corpse thing spawns these dudes. Like, that makes no sense. I don't mind if I take a strength tonic. Ding. Nice. Money! My money! 30 guilders. Nice. Everything is nice. How about this chest? Okay, also good. Well, didn't really get any progress from that section. Okay, this is straightforward enough. Do-do-do and do-do-do. Get wrecked. Ah, the bugs. I just got so many bugs. Screw it. I am impatient, as you guys have probably realized. Are these spikes going to get me if I go up? It's rude. Need both. Barrels stacked. That 1, 2. Up here. Grab that. Burn the bushies. Can I get a barrel up there? Nah. Well, you can get a barrel up here. What am I saying? You just do this. What? Well, that got it straight up there. I wasn't... kind of exploit this area a little bit. That switches to racist spikes there. You could just do it this way as well. 2 different ways to do it. Kind of nice. Multiple choice. Alright. So you're supposed to use 1 barrel to get to the switch, but what if you do this? You go straight to the chest. Bam. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh wait, was I wrong? I was wrong, dude. I hate it when I'm that wrong. Oh, you needed both barrels just to get to this. Small brain. I could have swore that was a thing for a sec. Oh. Kind of neat anyway. Alright, let's go. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I was just about to get to the here. My dummy! I wasted a herb. Physical strength. Power up. Okay, all good here. Yeah, just get the key to the door. Open says meh. Hatcha. Oh man, that one needed out. Neat. Can get that switch, but later. Gotta come back with a fire wand. I think there's an exploit where you can get it anyway, but very tricky. Or maybe I'm wrong about that, actually. Let's go. No, there's 2 fires here. Yeah, sorry, you can get it. It's just how? How? I remember racking my brain trying this over and over before. You'll get the fire wand and come back to it. There's definitely not an exploit, but there's definitely a way to get that done, but it's just like super precise. I'll come back for that chest later, I swear it. Fun! Not where I want to be, dude. That sucks. I gotta do that again now. Better back! Back! I like the way you spell it. Back! Back! Sorry. Am I out of caffeine? No, there's another smackerel thing left. Oh, at least I don't have to kill the zombie corpse spawner weird gooey thingies. Yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. Cool. There's a switch. Bomb it! Yes, indeed. You definitely can get that chest now or later, but getting it now, actually, as I said earlier, insanely precise trick, and you have to use these lanterns, and I never quite got it, so I'm not gonna do that. Or maybe I just don't know what the trick is. I'm gonna come back with a fire wand later, though. Stanky ass enemies. Look at them. What even are they? They're just bugs and goo, or a bit of an oogie boogie outside of his costume. Yeah, if I got the fire wand earlier, which is an exploit, you could literally burn all these bushes without having to worry about moving things around. But we're going to do it the intended way. Dun, dun. I think you could kind of walk on the edge here. Maybe. I just want to check something. Oh, maybe not. Key. Bam. Click, clock, click, clock. Why would you give me 3 torches when I only need 1? Silly game. Ah, I missed the compelling ideas for a game, so I have many now. Oh, dang. I encouraged you to make mini puzzles in your games, Iborian, like, or at least something like that. I don't know. You've never played Mega Man X either. Oh man. Never mind. I keep mentioning games. I'm sorry about that. But in that game, you can revisit certain stages with new power-ups and basically unlock extra upgrades for revisiting. And in some cases, you know, you can get those power-ups early if you're really good at platforming as well. You don't even need the extra power-ups in some cases. I don't know, it's really cool to have secrets lying around that you can access. Like Metroid, basically, a bit, but I don't know. Just the idea that stuff unlocks stuff. Sorry, I just got carried away there. Just how the fire burns the bushes, and I was just thinking about that. Why are we in a dream again? This is not a dream. Dreams have the fog effect. This is just an awkward dungeon that looks pretty much like a dream. We were in Giles' nightmare to save him. The other Dreamwalker, Maya, that's her name, and she basically says, oh no, he's not worth, he can't be saved. And Septimus is like, no, he can be saved. And then Septimus is like, come on, Alundra, just go in his dream. And we saved him, and we're back out of there, and everybody praying at this altar that they believe leads to Valhalla or the afterlife is like, oh, cool, we can go back to the village now. Because you saved them instead of, like, basically their prayers do nothing. Silliness. Sorry. Anyway, but he was like, Jess is like, stay away from the fissure at the back though, could be dangerous. And you just break their altar. It's such a cool thing to do. Yeah, it's so nice. It turns out there's a whole frickin' infested dungeon back here. Is this what Valhalla looks like? Is this what the afterlife is? Anyway. So that's the dungeon we're doing now. Septimus Sinus on her nose. Yeah. Wait, I could just... Yeah, I get magic later. Screw this. Okay, do you want to see fire magic? This is the worst. This scroll is the worst. But we'll use it anyway. Oh, it worked! Guess because they're all so close. Oh, dang, dude. That's nice. Maybe I was wrong. It's not so bad. In that case. Fun thing about these enemies, they blow fire and it burns bushes too. And their fire can explode bombs, so you can get one-shots against them like that. When did you die? Come on, dude. Come on. Wake up, wake up. Yay. Alright, there's a switch back there. Oh. What does this switch do? Because I'm the smallest brain person. I just don't think of these things. I gotta burn the bushes back there, so... Come here, my tortoise friend. We're buddies now. Let's be buds. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Screw these guys. Get over here. Unlimited mobile data plan. I'm barely connected to Wi-Fi because of it. That's fair. I'm the same, actually. That two burned the other two. Friendly fire! Quite literally. I can kind of nudge them when they're in their shells, so let's do that. Because I'm getting sick of having to wait around. No, don't you dare go back there. Go over here, dude. Yeah, you're actually getting it, finally. One step more. Yay. What a troll. Oh, you have to get that to get the vase. I see. They're burning each other again. Somehow that guy burnt himself. I don't know how that works. Fire-breathing turtles. Yeah, they're cool. Anyway. I don't even know what to call these guys. Some goopy mess of sludge and bug. They're not the most fun to fight because of all of the stuff that comes off them that can hurt you. But, yeah, it's alright. Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh, thanks for the money. I really need money right now. Dang you, dungeon, you insult me. Which way do I want to do this again? I can't just go back. Well, that worked. Need key. Okay. Faces give me life. Okay then, dude. I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna walk right into that. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not. Haha. Although I shouldn't have wasted that item on that. You get one of these items in your inventory, and they cost a good amount. And now it's gone. So, like, there goes the revive anyway. Key. Which sucks because I can't get back up to where I was. Down, down. Schnoz, don't be itching now. It's not the time for it. I'll just take this with me. Rude. Cyborgian, how many times have I died? I invented many teleporters. The son of a bitch. Next time. Get getting. 69 times. I think you're right. Turn. Or 251 more times than that, perhaps. Who knows? God damn it. You miss this jump, then it's like, yay! Let's go in a loop. Whoops! I mean, it gets you more used to platforming, and I accidentally used an herb. Accidentally smoking my stash. Maybe I do want to be at the top part. Yeah, I guess so. Or not. There's something I realized about this section before, I remember. This part's somehow a little lower than up here, so you kind of want to jump to this part. But lighting that up is awkward. So, here we go again. Cool. Cool, cool. Got it the first time, no problem. Now I can't do it at all. Yeah. Video games, man. Why do you like this? Actually, I think it lines up if you come straight out of the teleporter, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Just go straight over, I guess. Money. My money. Ow. Son of a breach. Ugh. That's rude, video game. Very rude. That fire was just there to tempt me. Or maybe you could just use Eater Fire, I suppose. But I'm gonna do it this way. Magic elixir, woo! Magic in this game is slightly busted. You don't have much of it because you have one per crystal. And you're gonna have 5 crystals max in the game, so. Just for a latter date, how do I acquire an audio for a game? I mean, you could always ask a commission of it on a place like Fiverr or something. Or you could use sound effects from RPG Maker as a basis for designing your own, or use real life sound effects. You could use placeholders, is what I'm trying to say. Like RPG Maker sounds. In fact, a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some indie games out there and some other games use RPG Maker sounds. And I'm like, I know where that's from. But yeah, I'd say just get a library of RPG Maker sounds, use that as a basis, and then try making your own sound effects or getting somebody on Fiverr to help you out. But I've seen it so many times in the past that I'm like, you're not fooling me. You just pitch shifted an RPG Maker sound. You know? I know that one, don't trick me. Yeah, I've heard the same sound effects. I've even heard a sound effect from RPG Maker in a professional AAA title once. Can't think of it which one it is now, but I was like, there's no way. I was so shocked. Yeah. Check this out, by the way. Whoever's on the other side of this portal is getting a good time. It's a nice touch, but I don't understand any purpose for this. I'm getting solid hoops, though. Boom, down, boom, chop. Where am I going, dude? What? 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 What is this room? Explain this to me. I really would like to know why this is a thing. I think you've probably fallen there or something. I've heard from Minecraft sheep sounds in other games, as well as some sort of door sound, but I don't know which game it was from. Yeah. There's a bit of like, hey, the individual sound effects weren't licensed, so we can use them. As long as you don't steal directly from like popular games, RPG Maker sounds. Basically, once you buy RPG Maker, you have access to those assets, so you can just use those. And if you feel like spicing it up, you can, you know, use them as placeholders and then have different sound effects later. It's like, hey, the door creaking. Wait a second, that's the same door sound from every other game. And it's like super unique. But they're like, shh. No, we didn't copy that. First foundational gameplay has to be ready then, yeah. Just, if you can find a Google link to some sound effects from those engines, I'd say you can grab those as well. Or do a trial of RPG Maker and get some sounds that way, and maybe you'll end up getting the engine itself at some point. Maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Maybe to have these sound effects properly licensed, you should buy the engine, but all I'm saying is the sound effects are pretty good. You just kind of export the sounds and then get it all sorted that way. For sounds with Sky, I guess so. Heck, if you really get stuck, I can make a chiptune soundtrack at some point that you could probably use. I don't know if it'll be any good though. Why is that just 30 guilders? You son of a bitch. You son of a Bitcoin. Oh, that's why this room exists. Okay. freeware sound effects, surely? I guess there should be. I just look at RPG Maker sounds, to be honest, Nambank. And what are you doing back here? I thought you were writing. In Writerland, in Writerbank. I'll keep the knowledge of you taking commissions in mind. Oh my god. I might actually start working on the emojis for this channel, and actually, I guess what I'm trying to say is there might come a point where I start taking commissions for doing emoji art and stuff as a start for getting back into drawing a bit more. Like, I do have a drawing tablet and everything, and I mean, I looked up like 1 or 2 tutorials, and it actually felt kind of easy making those emojis, the ones I've made. They're not perfect by any means. I should have worked more on them, but you know, I think I could manage it. Went back to reading something, and the sarcastic tone reminded me of you a smidge. I'm not sarcastic. What are you talking about? Get out of here. It's just... Sky's never I'm never sarcastic. Come on, dude. Where would you even think to thunk that idea? Unbelievable. Where the fuck are these bombs coming from? Yeah. Yeah, you guy. Button. See that? I'm not even breaking walls. The walls break themselves. They're encouraging. Please break us. Frickin' fissures are just opening by just like, oh, you hit a switch. Bang. Big hole in the wall that looks like it was always there. Yeah, drawing's fun on that note. I have a school drawing project I need to do. It's gonna be fun when I get around to it. Hopefully fun. I remember spent a long time on art homework before. The art teacher went nuts about it. Started making a big deal about my art, and I'm like, I'm never doing this homework again. Because it took me forever, and they were expecting a standard, and I was just like, I just wanted to see if I could paint something good. Please don't expect a standard every time. And that's what they were expecting, and I'm like, you know what? I am going to be half-assing it from here on out. And I did. But I don't encourage people to be like me. I just think it's kind of a story. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah. And literally, I had other homework I didn't do that evening because I got way too much given to me. And I was just overwhelmed. And then I spent a lot of time on the art homework. I didn't get around to the other homework, and the teacher's like, where's your homework? And I'm like, I spent all day doing it, and it still didn't get done. What about that? What do you do in those situations? Sorry. It's just super dumb. Like, because our school was so dumb and obsessed with homework, a lot of the time students would kind of half-ass it a bit until it was at an acceptable standard. And barely acceptable was the standard that we'd go for a lot of the time, just to get it done. I didn't pick up on this memo for a long time, so I just kept making excuses for why I didn't have my homework done until teachers had just like started to give up and asking. Also, I was unruly and uncivilized and a bit of a bad influence and a terrible student and all of these other frickin' things they throw at you just for not doing a bit of like scribbles on a page. And I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, they really want to make you feel like crap at the end of the day for just not doing that. Like, it's... ugh. Hey, how much modern art chat we're learning this year? Because I hate modern art. Yeah, don't listen to any of that pretentious crap. Don't. It's a waste of time. Ugh. I mean, maybe you have to do it for an exam. School can be toxic, yeah, pretty much. It can also teach you to be a very obedient person and to not think for yourself truly. So when you get out there in the world, you become overwhelmed and probably settle for... I'm sorry, I'm getting carried away, but schools, the way they are, were brought by the industrial era to create more workers, teaching them a minimal basis of knowledge to get them into general knowledge to get them into any kind of workplace. But there's also very big obedience to an authority figure and all this stuff, and kind of the system, the way it goes is it teaches you to lose your independence and individuality in the sense of what you'd like to strive for in your life sometimes, and kind of makes you better at becoming a generalized worker. You got to unlearn that if you want to make the most out of your life and time and all that. If you want to be ambitious and things. Anyway, despite modern art, I saw a clear glass cube with a few glass piles inside, and apparently this needs to be put on display. Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, my thoughts on modern art is the more ambiguous something is, the more people can find arbitrary meanings in it. Arbitrary meanings can be evaluated to... Check this out, by the way. I don't think this is intended or whatnot, but like, I do this for the section all the time. Just walk on the edges. Oh, crap. There weren't any proper changes coming out at that time? Yeah, it's a different time now. People need to be more qualified because there's sometimes more competition in the world, and that's no joke. And, you know, teaching people to kind of like be generalized, or you know, the way the system kind of like feeds you that obedient nature and everything like that. You need to, I don't know, break away from that a bit. I think it's good for everybody. Basically, some people that didn't even go to school have made it as millionaires, and have been quoted as saying, "I'm glad I didn't go," you know, because they knew the kind of system that it would try to eventually make them into being, which is fascinating. Easy room. Didn't have to burn any bushes. Yeah, it's healthy to break away from that and become your own ambitious person and kind of go, well, maybe there's a lot more to me than just taking a simple, you know, job, or, you know, maybe I can accomplish a lot if I put my mind to it, rather than kind of going, I'll just take what I'm supposed to, or take what I can to simplify things. Inherently, there's a bit of psychology there, right? In the way that schools tell us to be, and it can't go overlooked. I messed up the last one. Why did I mess up the last one? You gotta, like, do all this stuff before the water drops come in and destroy your progress. Or destroy all the lamps, yeah. And that's how to do it. The finger of acquisition points to the left. Okay, so the value of modern art, no matter how much people try to interpret it into and spiel about it and stuff like that, it's arbitrary. It's so arbitrary that you can derive a multitude of meaning out of it and try to say it's more profound than it even is sometimes, like completely. Ugh. But hey, it's interesting to learn as a why it is the way it is. It's just sometimes it's like, you're calling this crap with no effort in it the most artistic thing that's ever been made. It's like, ugh. It's a shame sometimes. Oh, I think I need to talk to the thing. Did I talk to the thing in here? I hope I talked to the thing in here. Basically, if I was to make an artistic piece, and it was very, like, this beautiful setting, and this person, I don't know, like, just standing on this wooden bridge on a lake or something like that, and the whole piece is beautiful, but there's not many ways to interpret it. You just kind of see what you see. You can appreciate how artistic and, like, how out of my mind that is, or how out of my artist's vision is. You can see what they're thinking, you can see everything fully articulated. But because it doesn't have as much multiple meanings, people often go, it's not as good. And that's where modern art excels in people's opinions. Like, oh, there's so much meaning here that we can derive. But to be honest, I much appreciate the time and effort and the beauty and all of the things that person had to do to make that very artistic piece versus some stuff thrown together and been given multiple profound meanings, which at the end of the day, you could do that with anything. Oh, I forgot to read the thing in this room, so I have to do it again. Abstract in a good way, not a couple keeps on a white piece of paper. I get you. But like if I was to say, I would like to do a commentary piece on art in a way. Like, maybe not a commentary piece, but, you know, like a piece of art that has something to say. You know? I had this picture in my mind one day, and I thought it was cool, but it's a bit out there. An art museum, all right, is on fire. The windows are bursting out with flames. This guy is crying into his hands, or he's crying, looking up at it, and it says art at the front of it, or whatever. And there's this other guy who's just smoking a cigarette leaning up against the wall of the building. And that sounds strange, but it's almost to say, this person cares so deeply for all of the things in this museum, and the other guy just doesn't give a crap, you know? And it's almost like a statement to say that, like, you know, how obsessed some people are with what is considered art by somebody else's standards somewhere. Or, like, even that the importance of the stuff is, like, you know, I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting thing, even if it's a bit out there. Because it has something behind it that states that, like, as important as it is for that other person losing their mind, like, the other guy's just like, you know, it's not that important. Especially when it comes to, like, certain things. Light of salvation rises from the east and further away to the dark. Those expecting. Left and east, okay. That's what really drew me to it personally, the fact that arts are forsake, yeah. Like, people can like different art pieces, and that's okay. Nobody has to have the same opinion as me, but they're wrong if they don't. Yes, that's how it works. No, it's just, we all know what it's like, you know? People can value different things. But I know myself, if you try to tell me, like, this person's a genius, and all I see is a bunch of, like, random things thrown together given this really ridiculous meaning, I'm like, yeah, nah. It's like, nope. Half the conversation? Wait, what? Okay, wait, and the fact that he disliked people adding their own meaning onto it is amazing. Okay. Basinski. I see. Okay. I see what you mean, non-bank. Okay, I got you. That's pretty cool, though. Anyway, a multitude of things can be considered art and people can appreciate it, and that's what's important. At the end of the day, if you like it, you like it, okay? But I would say the amount of effort and stuff like that is something I always appreciate, and the meaning, like, you know, not some abstract, random ass meaning. I prefer to be stated somewhat in the piece and kind of understand it deeply that way. I don't know how to put it. Ugh. Yes, these scribbles on a page clearly mean... There's actually a painting like that. It's like... What's this painting about? Oh, it's about paint. It's just... Literally, that's what somebody said, and it's apparently one of the most profound pieces of art out there, and or something. And it's like millions, and it's like... So a painting about paint that's just paint splashes on a canvas, and it sells for millions. Yep, my painting's about paint too. Drives me nuts. But either way, I feel like I got what I needed to say at the end of the day. We had an assignment for modern art type painting last month. I didn't do it, but I attempted to just spill some paint on the piece and turn it in. Yep, you could get away with that. Just ask, they'll ask what it's about. Just say it's about paint. And they'll be like, oh, you're a genius. Frickin' 1000 IQ. Dang, missed opportunity, dude. That would work. And they'll probably want to went, dang, did you know there was another painting about paint out there? Reminds me of this time NRA show advertising guns to women, and they made art by shooting paint cans with their assault rifles. Yeah. I mean, you could derive different meanings out of that. I guess the violence, the what am I trying to say? The speed of the bullets, I'd imagine, would create this unique paint effect. In that way, that may be interesting. But it could also display the violence of its guns, even if it's supposed to be a beautiful piece. Could ironically work against itself, but hey, that's more direct meaning rather than, you know, some interpreted meaning given to something and whatnot. I don't know. I don't mind abstract pieces as long as there's a bit of effort put in. But when it comes to zero work, I'm like... Wait, I kept not reading these things. So left, east... Oh, God. But Black Mob say it's about... Boom. Nothing. The best piece of art of the century, yeah. I did read this, right? Did I read this? If I didn't read it, the switch won't turn. Okay, I'm gonna do it again just to make sure I read the thing. Kinda sucks that you have to be reading, chat. Well, this is an awkward one if you're, like, not good at the platforming in this game. It wrecks you. Trust me. Fuck! I swore! I'd never swore, but I swore. No. I never swore. Yeah, exactly. Effort, except not just some Microsoft paid crap, yeah. I mean, I'm not against, not against the idea of liking something that is low effort. I'm okay with that. But don't try to sell me that crap for millions and say it's like the most ridiculously profound, amazing artistic piece of our time. What the fudge? Man, that's pretty effed up. You see, the good chum playing canvas is representation of the effort I put into my work in art. Eyes, cases, upwards, and reference. That's what it said, I believe. Oh, okay, okay. Thanks, non-bank. I was just making sure to read all your messages just in case I missed something there as well. Okay, bank is so profound. I am dying from the meeting. Oh, bank. Yeah, okay. Was reminding me that Sky just said the thing. Yeah. Just don't try to rip me off, you know what I mean? Like, this is amazing. Look at it. I'm like, I'd literally, at most, give you like a $5 for it. Okay, maybe I'll give you a bit more because the canvas costs something. But, do I like it particularly? You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. Just don't try to convince me of BS and sell it to me for like absurd prices. Upwards and reverence. Left, east, up. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Numbag. Upwards and reverence. I was expecting to be on the top of the teleporter there. Which one haven't I done? There's definitely one of them. I think I've done this one yet. I'll give you a single penny. Alright, worth it. There's artists making beautiful works of art, spending hours and hours and weeks, even months, to make this insanely ridiculous piece. And people are like, that's not good. This is good. And I have a 50-page essay that says why this other one is good and that's not. I'm like, some people need to shut up. Frickin' dang it, Cyborg, why did you bring up modern art? This is where it ends up. Just me getting all triggered over here. But when you minimalize a concept, it becomes easier to ingrain in pop culture. The easier something that is to understand, the more popular it's likely to become. And because of sheep mentality, popular or easy concepts become popular concepts. Well, they're easy to understand, like pop music is easy to understand, easy to jump into. And then because of the popularity of something that's easy to understand and easy to jump into, well, everybody and their mothers is like, I don't know. They're like, oh, you like that song? I guess I do too. I guess everybody likes this song. It's super popular. It's just like... And then in a few months, you never hear that song again because it wrecks your head after like... because it's not... I mean, a lot of pop songs are not that deep. But I guess that's... I guess what I'm trying to say is when things are easier to understand and... Or at least... concepts are easy to make up or to grasp, or something that's very easy. It's like something people jump into, you know? Splashes of paint on a page. It's easy to look at and kind of go and make stuff up and whatnot, versus seeing a profoundly well-crafted piece and kind of going, what do I really think about this? Easier to send the meaning? Sell better, yeah. But it would bore a mind like mine to have something very easy. I'm not saying I'm like super intelligent or anything. I just feel like a lot of the things that are very easy lose their own meaning in a way. And there's a debate about what's profound then at that point. It's so like hotcakes. I mean, Rick and Morty, people were like, it's super intelligent. Man, look at all the concepts explored. It's like, it delivers to you those concepts in an easy to understand manner for the most part. I don't know how you're taking your big brain for understanding all this. It's goofy, it's absurd, it does a commentary on certain things like morality and stuff. You know, it's not a bad show. The fan base thought they were the biggest brain ever for just watching a few episodes. But there is like subtle continuity and other things in the series. You know? The character design of Rick is actually pretty good. But people are like, I don't know if you missed it, but Rick is actually a nihilist. It's like, I'm like, yeah, you can pick it up. But did you know in this one episode he did this one thing in particular that made it really obvious, and that you're a dummy for not noticing? It's like, what is wrong with these people? Sorry. It turned a lot of people off the series, just a fan base. Like, alright, this was upward. East is that away. I think this is downward? I'm not sure. People gatekeep things, or like try to make something you like exclusive, and then or like, I don't know, ruin things for others sometimes a bit. Heyo, back! Playing Elden Ring, no worries. Try to relax at the work, and ironically, it's very relaxing with the bosses. Oh man, getting work kicks your ass, Elden Ring kicks your ass. Is there any peace for Gav? I don't know, at least with video games, it's kind of like, you know, there's no serious repercussions in any sense. Still so stressed. No! You know what, Gav? You should play a game like Spyro. Something to chill. I don't know, actually. I'm weird. Sometimes a stressful game to somebody else can relax me. It's like how metal music relaxes some people, and you're like, how? But to be honest, metal music can relax me. Or like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be metal music, but like music with a lot of intricacies and stuff like that. It kind of takes my mind off things. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Or even just relaxing, chill music playlists on YouTube, because sometimes I'm a bit basic. Soon, if you want to hang out. Yeah, absolutely, Gav. I'll probably hit you up tomorrow a bit. Or someday, whenever you're free. Like, when soul games are relaxing, scrapping a chalkboard. Scrapping a chalkboard. Yep. Once you get past the ass-kicking nature of it, and you truly get the skills, you're like, yeah, I feel good, man. Until then, you're like, what the hell is this game? Oh, I got it. Woo! Why do you do this? I must talk. The reason I couldn't sleep at sleepover was because of my friend's shite music, pure vibrations coming from the TV, still 5 FM. When they let me turn it off. What? They didn't let you till 5 AM. If anybody keeps music going when I'm trying to sleep, they're just a douche. Sorry. I hate No, I can't. I have a thing where I literally cannot fall asleep to music. I mean, I've come close, but it depends, you know? I feel like my brain turns on when I listen to music, so it's just not a good call. But it still can relax me and stuff, you know? Or whatnot. Or like, it's good to listen to it. Apparently it helps them sleep. Apparently they need to shut up. No, honestly, it's probably true for them, but that would drive me nuts. Just like, just fall asleep regardless. Just turn off the damn music, man. I went to this house party once. This person literally played music until like 8 a.m. or something. And about 4 or 5 a.m. I was just... It's like, okay, it's their house party. They do what they want. But the party went on to like 2 or 3 a.m. and then people started to quieten down and kind of like just take a nap and stuff. But the music just kept fucking going the whole night. I'm like, at a certain point I was like, can you stop the music, or at least turn it down quiet enough so I can fall asleep? Because it was driving me nuts. And I was like, they were like, no, I think the music's okay volume, actually. And I'm like... I remember walking away, but audibly saying something on the way out. I was like... Yeah, I literally said, you know... Because she was just being rude, I was just like... I walked away, just uttered bitch under my breath. Not under my breath, kind of audibly, but... I'm sorry, chat. It happened, okay? But eventually, she came back to me. I was like, okay, we're turning it down. You know what I mean? Look, honestly, I try to be a good, nice person, and I am. For the most part, I try to be understanding and all of that. When people are unreasonable, some part of that just goes away. I'm like, you know what? If you're gonna be a jerk, forget it. I'm just gonna be straight with you. You're being an ass. You definitely hit the partying type. Well, as long as you know it's Cyborgian, you know? There's some people that love to go out to, like, nightclubs or all that stuff. And I think some part of that is they're obsessed with not letting the good time end and whatnot. But if you're going to those kind of places, stuff like that, the good time is already gone. Like, to be honest. Depends, but I've been to a nightclub and everything was so depressing for me. Because I kept looking at people and seeing how lonely they were and how they wanted to connect or just try to hook up with somebody. Drinking this watered down alcohol. It was severely watered down. I don't know. It was depressing, man. Never going doing that again. I guess it depends on the venue a little bit, but it's like, ugh, it was bad. Yeah, it would depend on the venue, but it was... I don't know. Some places, sometimes it's just like, why keep this going? It's like several in the morning and nobody looks happy. But they try to keep it going. Actually, some people look happy, and those are like the most outgoing people. They're like dancing to the music, you know? They're not paying attention to all of the other people sitting at the bar with a slightly frowny face. I'm being very cynical, aren't I? It's true though, I've seen it. There's definitely those outgoing people that like just none of that matters. And then you'd see them on the dance floor and some of them still partying it up and having a great time, while everybody else in the place is just like, why am I still here? So strange. But yeah, there's some people out there that just, they really want something to work out on a certain given night and they just don't give up, and it just feels like, yeah, you should just go home at a certain point. So it's not really my scene, and not really a nightclub person anyway, but yeah. Fun! With the right group of friends, though, and stuff, you can make a good night out of a lot of situations, but, like, I would say know when to call it quits for your own sake, like, for anybody like that. Knowing when you're like, yeah, I'm done, I'm good, I want to call it. It's not something people should feel guilty for. Damn, talk about drinking some Coke. That's cool. I think that's underappreciated, to be honest. That's a pretty cool way to go to do things, Cyborgian. I actually think adult life, people underappreciate being sober at night or towards the end of the day. They're just like, well, if I'm with friends and it's getting toward the end of an evening, I need to drink something. I need to do that. You don't need to. When did that become a need? I mean, drinking can help chill, I suppose, and that's fine if you want to view it that way, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, nobody needs to get drunk or wasted or go crazy. You can enjoy the night regardless, if you're in good company. Not everything has to be a party, not everything has to be chaotic. Sometimes just chilling with friends and playing a board game or just video games or just hanging out, or you know what I mean? Like, just that stuff? Cool. One of my favorite things to do with friends is, like, D&D. If I can ever get a group together, I'd like to do that. Alright. I'm a nerd, and I'm okay with this. In fact, I think it's a fun way to do things. But don't need all these extra things just to... I don't know. Anyway, enough said. Anyway, this thing is just gross, man. It's pooping out all of these weird looking cakes and got bugs flying out of it and got a face like, I don't know, it's just a bad face. Okay, how do I hurt this thing? Oh, I have to get rid of all the silver first, I think. Can I get rid of the silver, please? Maybe not? Okay, I forget. This should do something, right? Come on, dude. That silver's not going away. Okay, okay. I've definitely been in situations with friends where we're not talking anymore, it's over, and they still want to sit around trying to get stuff going, and it doesn't really happen anymore, but yeah. Yeah, it's knowing when to call it quits is something, alright. The swears are out in full force tonight, Nonbank? Oh, dang. I didn't read Nonbank's messages the last two. How does that keep happening? I swear. Alundra's legs must be jelly after those falls, for sure, for sure. I swear, chat. Highlight me if I miss something. I swear, streaming, like, it's just sometimes some things just go unnoticed, and you think you read everything, you think you did everything. It's weird. It's weird. It's always something I'm trying to make sure I don't do, though. Just miss things. But hey. Could always learn to get better at that stuff. Okay, now the dude's getting hurt, right? Sorry, now I'm not ignoring anybody. I don't want to come off crosses like that. You know I don't, Cyborg, stop it. Yes, I'm intentionally ignoring people again. I'll put it this way. When you read a message in a certain part of chat, and you look it over and you're like, okay, I read everything, and you didn't actually read everything, you're never looking at that section of chat again. You know? And for some reason in your head, you checked it off. Like, okay, I read everything in that section. And then turns out you missed some. And that can happen. It's weird, but it's I don't know. Happens to me a bit, and I don't mean it to. I've had issues with chat apps in the past as well, though, or the OBS chat, where I missed a few messages without me even making mistakes. Like, I always feel bad when that stuff happens. It is what it is. But that's something I can work on. Would you stop pooping out weird stuff, man? Stop laughing, Cyborg. Yeah. You're so mean. I knew this was your true nature all along. Like, why did I ignore it for so long? It happens, yeah. Hopefully I explained it well enough, though. Oh my god, die already. Yay! Screw that, boss. GG's! The corpse form is defeated. Yeah, I'd rather not look at that thing again. Alrighty, I'm head off. Still kind of third. Have a good one, lads. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Cyborg, as always. I always appreciate you being here. You're just, yeah, you're very cool, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Also, never any pressure to be hanging out and stuff, but always appreciate what you do. Have a great night. See you later. Uma. I am Uma, Queen of Life and Death, and one of the 7 Guardians. The Mer came before you and stole the crest. My servant is so angry he may mistakenly attacked you. That's your servant, Uma? You. Just you dirty servant. Right back at you. Thanks for working. That's good to hear. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Zai. Alright. Please accept my apology for his rash actions and meant you no lasting harm. Go for it now, release her. Return to the stolen crest to destroy Melzes. No lasting harm. I murdered a dude over this little mistake. And Uma, why do you have a beard if you're the queen? I don't understand. Stuff I didn't pay much attention to in the past. Wind scroll! Yeah, I like this one. This one's good. It hits and targets everything on the screen. This place is where lost souls gather to pass the seconds of eternity. Those who yet live and breathe have no place here. I shall return you to the domain of those that are alive. Farewell, that really said. So that is like some kind of afterlife place? Hello there, Alundra. When did you return? Well, thought this might interest you. Maya was telling me about something that caught my attention. She thinks she knows why the villagers are suffering from nightmares. Ronan is praying to a black force instead of the gods. If that is true, we are all in grave danger. We must get to the bottom of this, Alundra. I will meet you at the sanctuary. We need to talk to Ronan and get to the bottom of this. Okay. Progress. Bam, ba-da, bam. Maybe I want to save the next part for next time. I think it's a good part. Bam, 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 bam. You have to see my latest stream, Alundra. No, wait. I should say you have to feel it. Take my hand. Okay. Another dream premonition thing. You must ask Jess. No, you must demand Jess that he create a new sword. I do not want to die, Alundra. I want to live forever if it were possible. Hey, that's a bit selfish. But defeating the dream is far more important than any one life, including my own. I see. This is the Holy Sword. I began work on it shortly after Lutus died. With this weapon, Alundra, you can restore peace to our world once and for all. You cannot let the sacrifice Lutus made be for naught. Well, it's finally here. Can't believe they didn't listen to me. Fools, you see how powerless you are? Die. Do. Nothing to see here, nothing spooky. You fight against a black force of evil, and a great person risks their life and limbs. Strangely, no one tries to stop you, but you realize that they understand you fight for them as well. You're not afraid, just determined to emerge victorious. Okay then. Good talk. What to do now? I forget what to... Yeah, I know what to do next. Go to the church. But I'm actually going to leave it for today. I think this wrapped up the Magiskar section, and it might as well end there, to be honest. The next part will take a bit, and I think that'd be good for the next stream instead. Progress. Did I just save before this? I think I did. The Sanctuary Secret. Yeah, it's all good. I don't know. Guess what I'm thinking now is like, should I show that cutscene next time? Yeah, why not? Alright. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it as always. And have a good one. You know, always good to hang out with everybody, and I do enjoy playing games like Alundra and stuff. Hopefully you guys do too. Bye-bye, and, you know, bye for now.